check it out. I know. Beautiful, isn't it? Colorado. Talk numbers with you guys. Numbers. And why I may start a, in fact, let me just say it. Guys, call me Bucky. I'm going to start a staffing recruiting firm. Call it, what would I call it? Something after Buckmeister Fuller. Like, I mean, he's a really smart guy. In fact, Google him, the next girl, the next job. So this is really going to, like, you know, I guess big companies, small companies. I'm in Colorado, so really focus on Colorado, California, New York City, London, baby, Fleet Street. I know you guys need quants. You're like, what's a quant in Fleet Street? Is that a really smart science guy? No, seriously, this is a recruiting firm, and this is, you know, I was kind of thinking about maybe I should start a recruiting firm called TrimTab Recruiting, or how about TrimTab Staffing? And the reason why is that Buckmeister Fuller, he has a great quote you can Google. In fact, if you just want to get smart, like let's say that you're not looking to hire a recruiting firm and you're just looking to be entertained, go to Google Buckmeister Fuller quotes. No, you're not. You're just going to get some quotes. You're going to learn something. You're not going to think too hard. No, seriously, I talked to a recruiter today. Now, let me give you a little bit about my background. I'm Jonathan. I ran a finance company in Texas, and let me kind of give you the real specifics, because to the regular people, I would just say, hey, I'm Jonathan, I'm a mortgage guy. But in the real world, I was one of the last correspondent lenders to go out of business because of Dodd-Frank, which meant I managed a correspondent line. I funded things off that line. I funded the assets off the line. I closed in my own name, did appraisal management review, locked loans, managed my lock line relative to the bond market, appraisal review. Then the AMCs came in. Then appraisal reviews became a lot larger. And you're like, okay, dude, I thought you were just a mortgage guy. I'm like, no. The mortgage world became a very finance-centric, but that's what I did for 10 years. So Google correspondent lender, Colorado. No, I'm sorry, I was in Texas. I ran that company for 10 years. So what I've done is I've kind of taken some time off, and then I decided to just kind of do a road trip and do Johnny Travelog. And I'm thinking about, you know, I really want to start another company, and what company do I want to start? Obviously, I love teaching, and but today I talked to a recruiter, and then my alpha boss self came out. And you know, in business, I'm just kind of bossy, and I talked to this recruiter, and she's such a great recruiter, really sweet. Her name is Robin, and you know, she was kind of like really cared about people, kind of who you really want. And she said that, and this really surprised me. She said 97%. Now remember that number, 97% of people that talk to a recruiter and send your resume to a recruiter, 97% of the time you're not going to get that job. You're not going to hear from that recruiter. And it's because the current recruiting model is so flawed that the industry average today in the staffing recruiting world is 3% chance that recruiter is going to help you find a job. The thing is that those recruiters are taking hours of your time. You have to answer all these backgrounds things, and you have to do. So here's the answer. Here's the Buckmeister Fuller solution. Because Bucky Fuller said, call me TrimTab. In fact, Google that. Call me TrimTab. And he has this quote. He says, don't fight the existing structure. Create something new, and the old way will become obsolete. So it's one thing to bitch about the 3% world, but let me talk to you about one of the things that I want to do. Is I'm thinking about starting a company. I guess I would call it TrimTab Staffing, or TrimTab High-Tech Staffing. And these are the industries I'm going to staff for. High-tech, you know, finance. Let me talk about high-tech first. High-tech developers, programmers, geeks, nerds, kind of things like that. Kind of really the developers. So basically anything in San Francisco, one ad list, those are the kinds of jobs for high-tech. And then obviously, since I have a finance background, anything in finance. And then locum tenens and nursing. those are the three industries. And then I may even do like some quant, because I do have a finance background, and I'm also really good at trading, and I am good at quant, kind of not the programming side, but I'd be really a good quant instructor. So those are the industries. I know that's kind of a broad target, but you have to have. I want to work out of my specialty. Those are the industries I know. I know this. I know the medical world, in terms of locum tenens and staffing. Obviously, the finance world, the high tech world. I just understand the way they think, because when I ran a mortgage company, most of my clients were kind of like the high tech people, so the engineer geeks. So I know how they think. So call me Trim Tab. Here we go. So the new model is this: instead of just having a 97% chance that I'm going to fail my customer, the job looker, and because I have 15 billion clients, I'm only going to have like 20 to 25. So if you are a business, you run a high-tech firm in La Jolla, or maybe a trading desk in London, or a trading desk in New York, Denver, or maybe you're just kind of a hospital administrator and you need 20 nurses, stat, PRN, whatever joke you want to throw in there. Those are the industries, and my retainer is going to be $1,821 to $4,200 a month. So $1,821 to $4,200 depending on your needs. And then obviously, if you're looking for a job, just send me your resume, because I just think the current staffing recruiting model is broken. And Buck Fuller said, he's like, all right, dude, don't bitch. Create a better world. So fewer clients, better attention. Wait, I just had a Jerry Maguire moment. You're like, shit, I knew he was going to go Jerry Maguire. But seriously, the recruiting model is broken. Staffing world, a high qualified person should be able to send a resume and hear back from 4, 5, 6, 8 people within 72 hours. It's just kind of the way I think. So if you are a high-tech person, nurse, locum tenens, quant, I want your resume. Email me, americana417@gmail.com. Email me your resume, americana417@gmail.com. Or if you are looking to staff and you want a more successful, more efficient, less hassle hiring process, you want to just outsource that, email me. Again, the retainer is $1,821 to $4,200 a month. All right, email me, americana417@gmail.com. You guys be good. Colorado, baby. Bueno. Good, better, best, baby. Email me, americana417@gmail.com.